Okay guys, first up, show of hands, how many of you teared up during this episode? Because I know I did. In 2 separate occasions, in fact. First time, when Deku was falling through the air after he'd used his attack and suddenly realised one of his arms and 2 of his legs were broken. Oh man. I felt terrible for him. I mean, I really called this shit, man. I completely called exactly what was going to happen. He was going to take out the 0.1, but because it's the most heroic action, it would get him the most points and he'd actually get in. He didn't get the most points. He was still behind a lot of people, but it was still pretty damn impressive. And that's what I like about this show, is the fact that even when it is pretty obvious, it's still really goddamn well powerful in the way it does it. The music swells up, makes you feel bad for Deku. Deku's expressions, man, they're 10 out of 10. Every time they want to show you an emotion on Deku's face, it gets shown to like 100%. So that was the first time, and then the second time was when All Might was talking to him, and man, when you see the girl, the one he's just continuously calling the nice person, begging to be able to give some of her points to Deku. Oh man, that was adorable. I love this girl. I don't even know her name, I just know she's got telekinesis, but she is so cute. Oh, so that was greatness. All Might was amazing. He properly hyped Deku up. You knew he was going to get in anyway, but it was nice the way that All Might did it. Tricking him with the whole, well, you got 0 points, so you didn't pass. And then eventually getting to the point of being like, you're a hero. Come to your hero academia. That was so damn badass. And the whole time the mum was running around outside crying her eyes out. Oh, I love the mum too. She's so realistic. I mean, she's a short little pudgy woman. She kind of reminds me of my mum. The way she was freaking out the whole time about the letter. Just so damn adorable. And I love how Deku, even though he felt like he'd lost, even though he felt like he'd failed everything, he was still working out, and it wasn't that he'd completely given up. He was just sorry that he'd let down All Might. So Deku is an amazing hero. And it's still got that feeling for me where when I'm not watching Boku no Hero Academia, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good anime. Yeah, I quite like watching that. But then when you get into it, it's just full on hype, all of the action, all of the excitement. You get your tears flowing. Ah, it's a really good anime. I don't know how they managed to do it, how they managed to make me care so much about characters that are so simple. But they do, and it brings me back to my childhood, and I freaking love that. Even though I was able to guess exactly what was going to happen in this episode. I mean, I didn't know about the whole power thing. I didn't know he'd be able to use the power, but then just completely destroy his body with it. I mean, that's nothing unique, but it's pretty damn cool. It's going to limit Deku to what he can do right now. He's going to have to keep training and getting stronger. And I wonder if throughout this storyline, he'll ever be able to control it to the point where he'll be able to use it all the time. Or if it'll just be, he'll be able to use it for like one big attack per time that he uses it, and then he'll need like to rest and recover. And I mean, there were so many funny moments in this as well that just added to everything. I mean, the moment when the kind girl slapped him in the face while he was falling through the air to get telekinesis on him. Oh man, that was funny as hell. And then when the old woman showed up, like I knew she was going to be a healer, but the way she did it, where she was still like a foot away from him and her lips shot out onto him. Ugh. She was already a creepy looking old woman, then it just got really messed up. Oh, and I like the guy with the glasses who's got like super strength and speed, it looks like. I mean, he was taking them out like a boss. But other than that, I liked the way that he felt like he'd failed. He's like, I'll do it if it wasn't just an exam. And I kind of know that feeling. I mean, when you're in an exam, you don't really pay attention to anything else. And that's part of what they try to use against you. It's like those tests that they sometimes give you where it's like, read through every question before you answer any question. The final question is just like, write your name in the top corner. That's all you have to do. But along the way, there's lots of questions that have you like shouting out things and standing up and doing poses that actually make you fail the exam just because you didn't read the whole thing. That's why I really liked this test. It really suited the anime. And like I said, it was just perfectly executed. So this episode was a straight up 10 out of 10 for me. I don't know why when I'm not watching it, I'm just not hyped about it. But when I am watching it, this anime is perfect. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. If you like this review, then wreck that like button like you mean it. Subscribe if you haven't already to see more. And I will see you guys next time.